This video is about changing the fuel injectors on a 2008 Chrysler Sebring 2.7 liter flex fuel touring edition. First step, we got to disconnect the negative key ball from the battery. Just that one nut there, that'll disconnect the negative. That goes to the battery. That goes to the negative side of the battery. Okay, so we'll remove this nut, disconnect this cable, and that'll disconnect the battery. That'll have to keep the battery disconnected. Removing that cable. You don't have to remove this other cable. This is the ground that comes from the engine, I think. So just that outer cable with that nut disconnects the battery on this vehicle. Okay, so basically air box, air filter box, this hose, upper and I think the lower. I'm not sure about the lower intake, but I think for sure the upper and possibly the lower intakes have to be removed. And start with disconnecting this connector. These red tabs got to be pulled out before squeezing and releasing these connectors, and we'll start with that. Alright, next I'm going to be disconnecting this hose, this clamp to remove the air filter box. I'll disconnect these two hoses and go from there. I forgot to mention there's two clips you got to unclip on the air filter box cover, air filter cover. When pulled out this way, and then I already loosened this clamp, so and then it'll be able to twist, pull on this clamp. On this one, this looks like there's something going on here, like it's been removed before, but I just pulled it out. I don't know how it is, how it's supposed to be, but I just pulled it out, loosened that clamp, and here we are removing the air duct, intake air duct. I gotta free up this upper intake manifold, so I'm gonna remove these two bolts, loosen that pipe up, and then all the upper intake manifold bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's a couple bolts hidden in the back, so I'm not going to be able to get the camera back there, but there's a couple bolts, or 1 or 2 or 3 bolts in the back, so that have to be removed as well to remove the upper intake. I'm looking at the passenger side of the engine compartment, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, but here is one of those bolts holding it from the back. Right here in the back. That's one of them. Looking at the driver's side, found another one, another bolt holding the upper intake. I don't know if you can see it. It's so hard to see. It's so dark in there, but it's connected to a bracket, and it's inside there, right inside there. Okay, I found a third one holding the upper intake manifold. It's underneath the throttle body. Right there. Here's another 10mm nut holding the upper throttle body. So one behind over there, one behind over here, one underneath the throttle body, plus the 7 or on the top here. The one nut that was removed over here on the bracket, I'm going to try to remove the lower nut. It's only moving a little bit, so maybe these brackets are holding it in place. I'm going to try to remove that bracket, bury into there, bottom bolt. Bracket on that side, and we got it's almost freed up, so I'm going to remove the bracket in the back over here with a 13mm deep. That other one was a 13mm. Yeah, let's see, that should free it up completely. If not, I'll have to remove this last bracket completely too, so we'll see. How to remove fuel injector clip Hemi 5.7 YouTube video, that's what it's called. We'll show how to remove these connectors. You gotta squeeze the black, but it's a very good video, a short clip, specifically on how to unclip these connectors. So I believe these are squeeze and pull for these two, and then once the connectors are removed, this should pry out as a whole assembly all the injectors. Found a little trick. You squeeze on the black and pry up try to pry up at the same time to slide the red clip out, and then you squeeze the black clip again and pull at the same time. So you got to release the clip first, the red clip first. A little tricky. You got to compress the black and twist screwdriver at the same time to release the clip up, and then yeah, squeeze the black clip in and remove the connector. I got a hook style clip here, a pick here, but a 90-degree pick would work even better. But so yeah, so while picking at the red screwdriver on the black, picking it out, the connector is probably the easiest way of doing it. Removing the injector connector. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts hold the fuel rail. So I gotta squeeze and pull these guys, and the whole thing should come out. And then these things need to be unclipped off each injector. Yeah, this also has to be squeezed and released, and this one bolt here to release the complete fuel rail assembly for the injectors. This bolt. I was able to just loosen this bolt. It was really tight. I don't know. I just loosened it. I couldn't unclip this one for some reason. This one wouldn't unclip. Oh, here it goes. Here it's unclipping now, and that's that. Installation is reverse of removal, and after you start it, check for leaks. I would keep a fire extinguisher nearby just in case. And this video is also good if you want to change the ignition coil in the back, because you got to remove the upper intake manifold. To remove the ignition coil, just remove this. Don't disconnect this connector, remove this bolt, remove and replace it with a new one. So this also video is good to remove the injectors and the ignition coils that are in the back. And the cylinder numbers are 135246. 135 in the back, 246 in the front.